Certainly. Let me, start by sharing, how the projections are in South Asian countries. Bangladesh expectations, not expectations, basic projections are that from this year to 2041, Bangladesh is going to add its coal capacity to 35%. Pakistan 12 to 19%. India, not big significant decrease, 56% to 48%. While on the contrary, renewable energy expansion is much slower compared to uh, the way fossil fuel will increase. I also saw a question in the chat box from Dr. Aditya Mishra about how to design a new and faster transition to a low carbon future. Let me try to answer that as well while answering Zofra, the question that you put in front of me. One biggest challenge is the technology. So far the technology is completely fossil fuel aligned. Our grids are totally reliant on centralized power supply, and they are certainly not smart grids who can receive energy from renewable source as well. The way it is very common in Germany, Energiewende, the way they have established a model, we don't have that kind of technology. Cost of alternative energy is very high. At least the biggest challenge is the real cost of energy like coal has not been assessed. So it's not competent enough. Now it is becoming affordable, but still, for example, environment cost of coal is never assessed while calculating the cost. Consumer awareness and mindset is a problem. We still, hope that we continue to receive the way we have been receiving energy at residential areas or in industrial areas, and we don't have to install extra infrastructure at home. For example, maybe solar panels on the rooftop. Fossil fuel lobby is very strong in South Asian countries, and that act as a hindrance. And of course, investments are slow, and there are many reasons why investments are slow, and we are assessing it. What Cansa is doing it, of course, we have spreading information. We are addressing myth to have a positive attitude towards just transition, and this is also an opportunity to define what just transition means. And as Liddy pointed out, the transition should include equity. That's what we are working on. We are also working with a multi-stakeholder platform on how investments can be facilitated in South Asian countries, what kind of technological, financial, or environmental, social barriers are there that need to be addressed. In terms of international cooperation, what we need in South Asia, first, foremost, please stop pumping dirty energy in developing countries. We are not your backyard. No more transfer of obsolete nuclear technology from Japan to Sri Lanka. We don't want that. And if you think that moving to a clean energy by yourself and leaving developing countries behind, you will not be able to achieve 1.5-degree temperature. Cyclones and other disasters will keep coming. Climate change cannot be addressed with clean and green energy transition by developing countries. So please help developing countries climb the energy ladder, where higher you go in HDI, higher access to the clean energy you have. That's the part, that's also the equity issue here. Technological upgrade, we need smart metering, especially if you want to promote entrepreneur model in South Asian countries, where a farmer can have windmill or a solar panel and can sell it to a grid. We need smart metering. We don't have that. Feed-in tariff, we don't have that kind of technology. Investment to support renewable energy is must. And please help us to shift financial flows from fossil fuel to the renewable energy. So certainly, as Can South Asia, we do demand that no more investments in fossil fuel, and please work with us to phase out from fossil fuel sooner.